Mr. President, on behalf of my delegation, I would like to congratulate you on your assumption of the Security Council presidency for this month. My delegation is confident that your wisdom, knowledge, and diplomatic skills will enable this august body to fulfill its duties. Allow me also to express our deep appreciation to your predecessor, the Permanent Representative of Turkey, Ambassador Baki Ilkin, for his able leadership. With his team, he addressed several crises and challenges successfully. I also wish to thank Mr. Oscar Fernandez Taranco, Assistant Secretary General for Political Affairs, for an exhaustive and comprehensive briefing. Mr. President, once again, we meet to discuss the situation in the Middle East. And once again, the peace, as well as the region, is facing critical challenges and threats. What was supposed to be the year of peace and window of opportunity started with a systematic Israeli war on Gaza. Indeed, for each call for peace, Israel is building a settlement. For each step the international community takes towards establishing a Palestinian state, Israel introduces its own definition of this state and imposes its own conditions. No control over the air, nor the sea, nor the crossing points. No army, no contiguous territory, no sovereignty, no Jerusalem, and no return of refugees. There is only one yes: the responsibility of this so-called state to ensure the security of Israel. In this context, one might ask, who will defend Palestine and the Palestinian people? Who will defend the right of the Palestinian refugees to return to their homeland? Who will defend Gaza, the West Bank, and Jerusalem? Who will defend the peace process? In the midst of this precarious situation, and again from Lebanon, where the Arab Peace Initiative was adopted in 2002, the President of Lebanon, General Sleiman, reiterated the importance of this initiative when he stated, and I quote, "The Arab Peace Initiative is an opportunity to achieve a just and comprehensive peace." He urged the United States and Europe to exert more pressure on Israel in order to accept a fair peace initiative. End of quote. How hopeful we were when we heard statements from different leaders in the world highlighting the importance of the Arab Peace Initiative, the need to put an end to settlements, and the need to address the continuing humanitarian crisis in Gaza. Today, more than ever before, the will for peace should prevail. Peace is not only a choice, it was, is, and continues to be a necessity and should transcend into a reality. We consider that the upcoming Moscow conference should build on well-established terms of reference for the peace process, such as the principles of Madrid Peace Conference, the Arab Peace Initiative in its entirety, and a relevant Security Council resolution. As for this conference, an honest commitment should be invested in it to achieve a just, durable, and comprehensive peace in the Middle East. We owe it to the future generation in the region and in the world. Mr. President, turning to Lebanon, almost 3 years after the adoption of Security Council Resolution 1701, which ended Israel's aggression against my country, the message from the President of Lebanon is clear. Lebanon remains committed to the full implementation of this resolution. Lebanon reiterates its call upon the international community to exert pressure on Israel to abide by its obligation under the said resolution and to put an end to its violations. Mr. President, almost 3 years after the adoption of the Security Council Resolution 1701, we in Lebanon are still suffering from Israeli violations on a daily basis. Israel continues to violate Lebanon's land, sea, and airspace. The UN Secretary General, in paragraph 63 of his 10th report on the implementation of Resolution 1701, clearly called upon Israel to cease immediately all overflights of Lebanese territory, which are in violations of Lebanese sovereignty and Resolution 1701.